Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? The Five for Assassin with the freshest business. We are back at it again. Good to see my friend Hiphop. Hold it down. Hold it down is what we do. So I recently did a video a couple days ago about Julian looking like assuming that he got fired from Rory Mall. Well, no longer need to assume. It is official. Rory Mall briefly speak on officially Julian being fired or relieved from the Rory Mall podcast. With that being said, let's go.
Before we get out of here, obviously I've seen some comments on Twitter, on IG. Clearly, Julian is no longer with the podcast. We wish him the absolute best. Love to him. But yes, he's no longer part of the pod. Appreciate all the contributions and salute to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. We'll be back 2, 3, 4 more times. Patreon.com/New Rory Mall. See my 2025 predictions that I smoked already out the gate.
You're off to a good start.
I think I might bat 1,000. I think out of all 50 that I wrote, I think all of them.
It's some crazies on your list. It's some wild.
Yeah, that's it. That's Rory Mall, man. And they ain't gonna do no big hoopla. They ain't gonna do no whole episode. A nigga missing in the chair, talking to the chair. They ain't gonna do none of that. Hey, just to let you know, Julian's no longer with us. Wishing the best in his future endeavors. All right, y'all. Like, that's what it is. I know people want to know why. I want to know why. Tell me why. I know people want to know why. But at the end of the day, that's what we're here. That's what we're here for. To speculate. I don't know. It could be my best guess is probably pay. Usually this type of situation, niggas either want to get paid more or whatever have you. That's my guess. That's all I got. I really can't tell you what else it could be. I just feel bad for Damaris because because now all the weight is going to be on Damaris to now be the third mic, and like the energy that the synergy all four of them had was so dope to me. That I feel bad because now Damaris, she gotta, figure out like double dutch. She gotta find her spots like boxing. And that's gonna be more of a toll on her. She's gonna have to talk more. She's gonna have to do more. She's gonna have to run when they bring up internet things, sometimes she might have to do that now. So that's gonna be more responsibility on her, which not saying she can't do it or she hasn't already done it, but I just think I feel bad for Damaris because they was a great duo together, even though they weren't the A mic, they were a great duo. So yeah, so that's what it is, man. I'm glad they do things professionally. They don't go out here like Joe Budden did. I cannot. That's what made me dislike. That's why when I started watching, when Joe Budden did what he did to Rory Mall and publicly humiliated them and just completely embarrassed them and fired them live on the podcast. That was just a low thing, low down, dirty thing to do. Never respected that, and I still look at Joe Budden a certain way after that. So I know people want to find out what happened, but until Julian speaks, which probably that will happen eventually. Until then, I guess we're just going to speculate. My question is, do you think they get a new co-host? Because they lost Eden, which I still like. Eden was he didn't talk a lot. But he was also a dope part of the podcast as well. Like, man, they leaving. I'm looking at Damaris like, you might want to, update your resume a little bit, baby. Like, you want to update your resume a little bit, baby girl. I don't know. You might be next. But who knows? Yeah, I wonder if they get a fourth mic. Which is hard to. It's hard. You can get 6, 7 mics, but it's hard to get that synergy. Because it's all about podcasting. It's all about timing. A lot of it is timing, knowing your co-host, knowing when they're going somewhere and amplify it, or when they're going somewhere you don't want them to go, try to get them out of it. It's all about relationships and energy, synergy, and different things of that nature. And I think Julian was a very dope dope part of the podcast. He was the industry guy that could give you some insights that Rory might not think about giving in regards to certain situations and topics regarding hip hop. He was also that nigga was slick as hell. Like that nigga was slick as hell. Like you would hear him, he would say shit. He would say things like the mic would pick up, but Rory Mal wouldn't say anything. You would hear Damaris like, "Yo, Julian, come on." Like he has some dark humor, bro. And it was like, "Yo, Julian, I don't know how people feel about him. I don't know how the Rory Mal community feel about him, but Julian was a dope addition to the podcast, man. Again, the stories he had and just the quirkiness of him as well. I think I don't know if they get a fourth mic. I don't know what they do. I feel like Julian is the type that he's not going to do a whole new podcast. I don't feel like that's really something he would want to do. Maybe be part of one, but to like be the lead mic, and I don't see him doing that. And I don't think he has the personality to do it. Not to shade him or nothing like that, but I don't think that's really his personality to do it. Like I think he's very reserved, chill guy. Unless he's passionate about something, that's when you're going to hear him speak up and really voice his opinion. But yeah, I hope the best for Rory Mal podcast, because even though I've been digging the episodes with the three of them, with Damaris, Rory Mal, you can feel the vacancy. Like you can feel like that fourth mic is missing. Pause. Like you can feel that. Pause. I'm not trying to be on no damn dad shit. But yeah, good luck to Rory Mal. Good luck to Damaris, man. I hope whatever decision they make, my guess would be I'm going to make an educated guess that they're going to probably put another female. If they replace Julian, it's going to be a female. That way, in my brain, you could do the females versus the men. Because right now, it was 3 against 1. In certain aspects of certain topics, it was very male dominating. Locker room talk sometimes, and Damaris felt kind of, odd man out. So if they do replace that mic, I think it's going to have to be a female. So that way Damaris can have somebody to help her combat whatever Rory Mal trying to get off. That's my guess, and that's how I would do it. But what do I know? I'm not a podcaster. But I think that's probably what they're going to do, but we'll see. But like, comment, subscribe, share all the things are the things. Are you still going to be watching, still listening? Does this change your opinion at all about the podcast? Let me know. But hip-hop, hold it down. Hold it down is what we do. Me.